Alright, how's it going, everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Pyre Community RITE Night, and of course that means some good old-fashioned multiplayer Pyre, featuring first and foremost none other than the members of the RITE Club Discord server, the place for all things multiplayer Pyre. And if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then look no further, because you can join said Discord group by clicking on that link right there. But those of you in chat, you are not off the hook. No, because you see the red circle with the white L below chat. You click on that and you'll find all the various requests that you can make today, including things ranging from selecting players, exiles, masteries, songs, arenas, even Titan stars are all fair game. So, without further ado, let's hop into versus mode here, set ourselves to our defaults, and let me know if there's anyone who would like to get in, and or if there's anything we would like to set up for our first match. How's everybody doing? Frost King, Darkside Studios, Blue, Lilac. Lilac says, I'm here, I'm ready, coach, but I need a minute. I will be ready, though. Okay, so it sounds like Lilac is laying claim to one of these first couple of spots. Do we have anyone else who would like to jump in on the other side against Lilac at the beginning of today's RITE Night? Anyone interested? Actually, before I forget, let me jump into Discord because I am not in yet. There we go. Okay. Now I'm ready. I suppose I can get Steam friends up as well. There we are. Okay, now I'm truly fully ready, and let me see if Lilac is ready to receive. Frost King, happy to play, but also happy to wait around and join later if others want to play now. Well, at the moment, you are only the second one to express interest, and that would suggest you have first claim here as the player 2 in this showdown. So I think it's there for the taking. That being said, I'm not sure that Lilac is back yet. It says on Steam that she's currently away. As for Frost King, am I seeing you on Steam? There you are. Okay, let me get you an invite. Your computer is not waking up. Wait, no, this is the new computer, right? Insert Sleeping Beauty reference here. What was it that eventually woke up Sleeping Beauty? You might need to kiss your computer? Is that what did it? Is it like a rose or something? I don't remember. It's on. Like Donkey Kong. I mean, If it works, it's not crazy. If it works, that's all that matters. Usually wave a hammer. You just intimidate your computer, right? Speak to it in harsh tones. Eventually it'll cooperate. Your cursor is not working. Give you 1 more minute. Okay, no worries, no worries. Okay, I think we just got Frost King in. Oh, let me also unplug my controller. It's confused my computer. That much, definitely. Plugged my microphone, which, you know, did not actually happen. Also, did that make my microphone quieter? Because it might have. Let me double check. Silly computer. Okay, if that was making me quieter, I should be back at normal volume now. As I said, I think we now have Frost King in, but hoping to get Lilac. Seems good? Okay, nice, thanks. Hopefully, Lilac will succeed, will prevail in this fight and plight against the new Computadora. Let me see if Lilac is showing up on Steam. Well, I guess the first question was, is the PC booting up? That much is working. The second question, and that would suggest Lilac is probably now showing up on Steam, and that does prove to be true. But if the cursor isn't working, then that may prevent Lilac from accepting the invitation regardless. And hello, iRotor. Sorry, I didn't just see you there. One thing I would say is, in case Lilac does run into technical difficulties and cannot proceed, at least not... Oh! Is it good now?
Yes, I think it is.
Okay. Perfect. Perhaps no plan B necessary.
Excellent.
Invite should be on its way.
Okay.
Hello.
Theoretically.
I do not know why, but my cursor wouldn't work for a while, which is very strange.
That is odd. I also do not know what to make of that. Oh, we do have a request here to lead things off. iRotor says exactly.
Is your head
2
all
curves.
right?
It's getting better. It's getting better.
Lids.
iRotor says exactly 2 curs for each player is the Exile's request. Let us know if there is anything else we would like for this first match between... Oh, also, well, I suppose we should know definitively who is player 1 and who is player 2, since we have someone on keyboard, mouse, and the other person on controller. I may have just seen it say that you disconnected, possibly. Do I need to resend?
Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps. Also, I'm going to... Oh, wait, there. Okay.
Should
so you know
be
how I
resent?
said I got a new computer?
Yeah.
You know how I said I got a new PC that actually works?
Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going.
I feel like I'm starting to worry that maybe I spoke too soon.
Oh no. Hello, Core. Looking to get in at some point today? Alright, no worries. We can make a point of doing that. Let's see. Do we have Lilac back in now? Okay, and that has registered. Oh. That's probably not a good thing. Also the fact that, oh, I got the blue circle of death for a split second there. That's, you know, maybe a little bit concerning. But okay, I think we might be good to go here for our first match. Let me just set you guys up with whichever triumvirates you would like to use. What are we thinking today? Fear your computer does not like you using Discord and Steam Remote Play at the same time because your audio keeps cutting out on Discord. Oh. No mic? No problem. I mean, it's doable. May not be ideal, and hopefully is something that we can resolve on a future occasion, but presumably the more important thing is that we at least have you in-game, so it is possible to have you play. Which triumvirates are you two thinking?
I'm thinking just the Nightwings today.
Normal Nightwings, not true Nightwings?
Yeah, just the regular Nightwings.
The OGs. Okay, gotcha. Half the things I say sound like gibberish, so I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect. I mean, well, that's not new. That's just me. Well, I mean, you have to... Frosking was already on the true Nightwing, so I had to distinguish very clearly between true Nightwings versus the other non-true Nightwings. I guess you could refer to them as the non-true Nightwings. The untrue Nightwings? Yeah, I guess it'd be... I don't know if non-true probably isn't really a word. Untrue would probably be the way to go. The dishonest Nightwings, perhaps. They're just not truthful people, those Nightwings. Oh, right, false Nightwings, in the words of... That's true. That's true. That is true. Walmart Nightwings. Oh, dear. I resent you an invite, right, Lilac? Did you get that one? Knockoff. Oh, I like that has a ring to it. knockoff Nightwings. I like the alliteration. Right? We have except they are, well, I mean, by some accounts they're the actual Nightwings, by other accounts they aren't the actual Nightwings, so whether they qualify as the actual Nightwings or quote-unquote Nightwings at home, I guess that's up to you to determine. Chicken wings. You have the true Nightwings, and then you have the Buffalo Nightwings. Do I need to send you another invite, Lilac? Let me see. Does it say you're in? It says you're in. Theoretically. Is it looking good to go on your end, Lilac? Or do you still need some more barbecue sauce before you're ready to go? But that's just a theory. A Steam remote play theory. I do see remote play says your connection is really bad. I mean, that, I don't know that there's really anything we can do about that. But let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
I bid you welcome, exiles. You are gathered at the Isle of Kaelma. You shall take part here in a glorious tradition. Cling to whatever shred of hope you have. Dissidents, stand prepared. Prepare yourselves, Nightwings. Now let us begin.
Okay, so remember, we do have a request for exactly 2 curs. Exactly 2. So that means there's 1 exile that is totally up to the players here, but other than that, there are likely to be a lot of similarities. Of course, there's still masteries and talismans they could use to differentiate themselves a bit.
Well,
Yeah, you know, I was gonna say, I feel like I can see the struggle in trying to click and drag the correct talisman to the correct place. So, I guess we'll give it a shot here, but if it turns out that it's really bad, then, you know, we can figure out what the best next step is. Frost King, are you able to move anything?
I don't think so.
Can you try pausing and unpausing and see if that makes a difference? Sometimes, for whatever reason, that is the secret to unlock movement.
Choose someone.
The secret sauce, indeed. So Lilac did start with one of those two curs. That's the request. The third character, as we said, up to the players. It does, however, limit the amount of flexibility that they have.
Sir Gilman.
And Frost King will begin with the non-cur, so we know the remaining two characters on Frost King's side will both be curs. Lilac still has the option to take one exile of any variety. The other, of course, will be the second cur. Lilac locks in Curfang Barker and maintains the element of surprise with that final exile. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A wild chewing dragon appeared. What do you do? He's level 100, guys. We can't run away. What do we do? Well, there's Dalbert, one of the two curs for Frost King. Oh no! Chewing Dragon, laying down the law, comes in and says, "Right Night is over."
You're done.
I am the captain now. Lilac ultimately chooses Mooncrest Orlek in that non-cur spot. Frost King finishes with the extra starting Pyre life on Ruki.
Now begin.
Okay. I see the dissidents are moving. Is that Lilac moving the dissidents, Frost King moving the dissidents, or both of you moving the dissidents? Let me, at the very least, go to the usual methodology to troubleshoot. Is this any better?
I can move now.
Now, Frost King can move, but Lilac cannot. Okay. We're back into the Steam Remote Play musical chairs. This time it's Lilac who has the seat. Same cannot be said for Frost King. Is 4 the magic number? It is for Frost King. It is not for Lilac. Well, dare I say, the usual solution to this predicament is to restart Pyre. And given how we've not had the greatest of success setting people up, that could prove to be a bit of a challenge. Also, that was a little bit strange. I did not tab out. But, I think we could try going back to the setup screen. Yeah, it's this strange predicament where it insists on not allowing anyone to play on keyboard mouse, which we seem to only be able to maybe if we do this real quick, might save us from having to restart Pyre altogether. Let's see. I'm afraid it will not. Alright, well, sobs indeed. Indeed. Pyre/remote play. Why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be like this? I'm afraid it may be the influence of the Titans indeed. It may. Okay. Let me get you guys some invites again. Looks like we have Frost King in, and perhaps Lilac as well. And we must have Imp Map. There was no request for the Imp Map. It was just random. We do definitely still have the double cur request, because we definitely did not fulfill that. But let's jump straight back in before Remote Play finds a way to mess with us again.
You heed the summons to the pit of Melith. Each of you seeks to be free from this forsaken land. Only the righteous shall emerge victorious. Dissidents, stand prepared. Nightwing, stand prepared.
You might be onto something, Blue.
Who shall strive for freedom?
Do I need to re-enable your controls, Lilac? No, theoretically you have them. Theoretically. Exile to the pit for my implessness. So yes, as a reminder, we'll still go ahead with the double cur request, because we didn't really get the chance to do that last time. Not that you need to take the same stuff as you did last time. I mean, certainly with a different arena, there's a chance that might influence you, might encourage you to go in a slightly different direction, but you very well may still go with the same setup. Guys, it is important. How would Barker name his son? It hurts. I saw that again. The slow and painful drag over to the talisman slot. Encourage. Barker Jr. I feel like Barker would not be someone to name his son or daughter Junior. Small. I feel like he would just go with some name that isn't even usually a name. Yeah, it would be just a very aggressive word, either adjective or noun, that would not usually be associated with being a name.
Literal flames.
Yeah. It'd be like Inferno. Although I don't know if that word is in Barker's vocabulary, to be honest. No, that's very different chewing dragon. I mean, not quite Ronaldo territory, but we are certainly not talking about Falcon Ronaldo.
Barker. Dalbert.
Yeah, no worries, Lilac. I mean, unfortunately, there are some days when either Steam Remote Play or the internet gods just are not smiling down upon us. And if today is one of those days, then sometimes, yeah, you just gotta accept it. It happens.
Choose someone.
So yeah, we'll give it a shot for a match here, and you know, if it is truly insufferable, then of course you are not obligated to stay. What's up, Xanir? How's it going? Just a drive-by. Well, how are you? Good to see you. I did see your Discord message, Xanir, about the Mass Effect stuff. Alright, and there is the Orlek still in the third spot for Lilac. Oh, okay. I know I haven't, I didn't respond yet. No, mostly just the vids. Alright, and here we go. Attempt number 2. Uh-oh. I see, oh my gosh. I see the cursor moving, there we go, okay. As for just how overwhelming / insurmountable the lag is for Lilac, that is maybe a different question. But we'll see. Lilac has given it a go. Still worth an effort, I suppose. But here is Frost King, plunging for 15. Oh yeah, no worries, Xanir. Good to see ya. Frost King, another Cur Plunge, this time for 20. But no prayer beads on Dalbert. He is now gone in this round. Lilac, do a backflip. Do a kickflip.
Brilliantly done.
Is the backflip an official request?
What's, I mean, if you can find a way to do it. See, the Cur Salute doesn't really do it. Maybe bouncing off some walls. That looked like a loop-de-loop at the very least, and that might be as close as you can get. And the plunging animation, not really for Rookie. If Dalbert's is different, I don't know. Well, maybe Gilman be the closest to a backflip. Orlex is more like a slam dunk.
Banished from this place.
Gilman's here. Yeah, oh, there you go. That's a back, or that might have technically been a front flip, but it was a flip, for sure. We'll take that. Oh my goodness. If there's any question as to the extent to which Lilac is experiencing the lag, merely look at Orlek's maneuver there. I think you have all the evidence you need. Oh, Frostking going for the wall bouncing strats. You gotta respect that. Ooh, so is Lilac, perhaps, with Orlek, no less. There we go. Orlek plunging here for 25. But no prayer beads on him, so now he's gone in this round. And now everyone's gone on Lilac's side. Means opportunity for Frost King to take the win.
The Nightwings prevail.
GG.
It was as though the scribes themselves stood by their side.
Well played, you two.
GG.
Thus end this night's
Sad about all the lag.
Core. Rude.
Until the next
Wow.
night.
Wow.
Well, Lilac, I know you said you had some questions, some doubts as to how you might hold up in that one, given the technical limitations / challenges. How are you feeling? You good to stick around? If you want to swap out, no worries. Whatever you prefer. Just, you did say multiple times that it was painful.
Discord voice call one more time.
Okay.
I think I will try one more match because
Okay.
there were a couple of moments. Where my internet would blessed me. But also I'm just curious to see what will happen.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
yes. I forgot about that second request.
Let's, there was a request that Chewing Dragon made for this next one. Let me go back and double check. Sir Deluge and Lady Seagrass are at their usual Sunday yoga session, but they have an argument and make everyone there very uncomfortable, is the Exile's request from Chewing Dragon. I once again remind you that we technically do not have Lady Seagrass as a playable character in this game. We have Lady River, who is not the same character, is not on the same triumvirate. Like I said,
Gibberish
what's
translator.
new? It's all gibberish.
I don't know even what is going on, but like suddenly your voice like speeds up several whatever sound, like you're suddenly going faster, sounding faster than the speed of light, and then there's like a bunch of overlap and stuff. The Discord is breaking today. Everything is breaking today.
Oh man.
It's not
Can
fun.
we rule out possession?
Yeah. Do we need an exorcist?
Possibly. Possibly. We need an exorcist for my computer specifically.
Yeah. The power of Solium Mirror compels you. Alright, well, I guess we will give
I'm gonna
this...
be real. I thought that you were actually trying to say actual words when you said that. That's how bad Discord sounds.
Those
right
were
now.
real words? Okay.
Wait, I thought you were.
I-
I thought you were trying to say quote like Latin exorcism chants. Oh no!
No.
It really is
It was a
bad.
quote from The Exorcist, the
Isn't-
movie.
Isn't Oralek a hacker?
Oh. Alright, well let's get this one started. At least while we have Lilac here, because it seems like the internet gods might, well, we have no idea what's gonna happen with how the internet gods are treating Lilac right now.
Yeah.
Welcome. Who shall conduct
Okay, what's the
rites?
request?
The request was Lady Seagrass, not a playable character, and Sir Gilman, or was it Deluge, go to their yoga class and make everyone uncomfortable when they have an argument.
It was Deluge.
Deluge? Okay, Deluge and Seagrass have an argument at yoga class.
And the
Everyone
third-
else is uncomfortable.
So, does this mean seagrass on one side, deluge on another?
I don't know. Or does it
Or
mean
is it
Seagrass plus
Okay.
Deluge on one side and all the awkwarded out other members of the yoga class on the other side? Then again, this is a Chewing Dragon
Chewing Dragon,
request,
what
so
do
you
you
know,
mean?
ask additional questions at your own risk. Oh.
I love Lady Seagrass.
I'm also if it well,
You do seem to have disconnected.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Should I
Well,
try
at
to get
least
you back in?
Okay, at least Discord work. Yeah, I sure, why not? At least Discord, you aren't speaking gibberish when I'm out of Steam Remote Play.
Okay. It's the combination of the two forces.
What is Cheering Dragon saying?
He popped into Discord briefly to make a comment. I honestly am not sure I caught what it was, but...
He said, I love Lady Seagrass.
Well, except that Lady Seagrass is, again, not a playable character in the game. There's not really anything we can do about that.
What do you tell me what to do, Vids?
I think, let's see. I was thinking it was Deluge plus Seagrass against the other awkward attendees, rather than splitting up Deluge and Seagrass.
Okay.
But I can see the argument for that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cheering Dragon is in the voice call with us right now. Okay, I'm just gonna...
I mean,
I'm
starting with
just
Deluge is
gonna-
a safe bet. We know that much.
Hi everyone.
Hello, Chewing Dragon.
Hello.
Hey,
Okay, so if you need in one team to pick Deluge, and in in the other one you need to pick Lady Seagrass.
Okay,
And they
split
have,
them up.
So they have an argument. So they they are fighting against each other.
Okay,
So that's
okay.
the point.
Gotcha.
okay. So,
Okay, so it's
Elders,
Seagrass on
one
one
pick
team, Deluge on
Seagrass.
another team.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah. You are allowed to
pick
pick
Seagrass.
the character you want to pick. So if Lilac wants to pick Lady Seagrass, she can. They can pick Lady Seagrass.
Alrighty, thank you. I do not like Deluge.
Deluge is the
And now
best
you get to...
Did you just say Deluge is the best character?
Yes, Deluge is the best character.
I'm lagging too much to have any sort of... I'm...
No response.
I would react to that more strongly. I would react to that more strongly, but right now I'm fighting with the lag, so I don't even have the energy to get upset.
Deluge as a character is better than Gareth, I think.
Whoa! Okay, now
I mean,
those are fighting
you
words.
can make an argument for that.
Exile.
What did Cheering Dragon say about Gareth?
It's not
Cheering
important.
Dragon, what did you say about Gareth?
It was such
I said that-
it was such a silly take that it doesn't even warrant a response. It should just be completely disregarded.
Cheering Dragon,
Gareth doesn't have
what did you
like
s-
any influence in the story, but Deluge actually has like a confrontation with one of the main characters, like Sir Gilman. So Deluge is more important and better than Gareth.
But Gareth is the
Objectively.
leader of the True Nightwings.
Leader.
So what? They don't even show up till the end of the game. So who cares?
So, are the rest of the characters who would be most likely to go to yoga class?
That may be the case. Who else would go to
You mu-
yoga?
You must also respect the lore of the casual universe. So you shouldn't pick anything that contradicts the lore.
That doesn't
Go.
don't pick anything that contradicts the canon lore or the chewing dragon lore?
One and the same, right?
I meant. Oh no. So Core is behind all the lag.
Okay.
What?
That's,
That's crazy.
that's what he says in the chat. I think. Okay, who else would go to yoga class
think?
in Pyre?
This is just a suggestion. Would Delbert drag Elma there?
Can you please repeat that?
Would Delbert
Can you
drag
repeat
Elma?
your Maybe. You're onto something. You might be onto something there. I'll do it. I'll do it because I don't.
Delbert would probably be very good at yoga, I think.
Hey, Honora, how's it going? Yeah, it's a yoga class argument slash ensuing drama that we are playing out here. So we know two participants, but that's it.
This is my own special purgatory.
Would Tizo go?
Does Tizo understand what yoga is?
Would Tizo be able to like do yoga? Like his body is so tiny. Would he physically be able to do that?
Whoa.
That is
Tizo would probably not do yoga because he's a heavy smoker and like he doesn't like sports.
What?
Canonically.
Wait, did you just say that Tizo is a heavy smoker?
Yes, don't you remember it was established before? Like,
Chewing dragon.
Tizo smokes weed, canonically.
Also, I'm pretty sure that Lilac just disconnected. Let's, we'll have Frost King select this exile, and then we'll try to get Lilac in and at least get one more match in, but I'm reading the tea leaves here, and it feels like it may make sense to have someone else jump in soon.
I think... You don't say! You don't say, Lids!
Snadra at yoga class. I mean, she's a ghost. That raises many questions. Also, I will need to re-invite Lilac.
She can probably be like
I sent you a message.
yoga instructor. She can be like in this yoga dimension to make everyone athletic and.
Lids, I sent you a message in voice text.
Oh, okay. I was like, on Steam? What?
No.
It's like, I don't see a message.
In the Discord.
That's an excellent question.
One moment.
Well,
I think you should ask the question out loud.
yes. I think you should, Lids.
I mean, this is true.
For all the people watching who don't know what it says, I think Lids should read it.
If he doesn't, I
Mute
can.
them. Stop seeing their message notifications. I mean, that seems like that's the correct solution. Sure.
Wait a minute! Wait a a minute, what are you doing? I can see that on Steam, on Twitch, what are you doing? Liz, no! Liz! Liz, no, please have mercy on me! Liz! Don't do this, Liz! I'm just a little guy. It's bringing in views. It's bringing in views, Liz. We have 18 viewers. Were you about to ban me, or were you?
It's all about the drama.
Okay. I won't call you Daddy-O again, then.
Cora, I think you're first in line if we are swapping, if/when we're swapping out Lilac, which, by the looks of things, may need to be in the near future.
Wait, also, did Chewing Dragon say he could fill in for me?
Yeah, this is Chewing Dragon Erasure.
Okay, Core technically, I believe, did request first to get in, so I do want to respect that. So, I mean, let's try to see this match through.
Lilac, I'm trying to send a very cool picture to you, but my Discord doesn't allow it.
Interpret that however you will.
No! I did not mean to click Gareth. No!
Oh, no, I think... What are you talking about?
Oh, not the Gareth versus Elma.
I did not
again.
mean to click Gareth. No. What?
Slow and steady.
No. Get there.
It's in. It's in. You're good. The talisman is there.
Okay.
Talisman acquired.
Would Pamatha go?
I feel like Pamatha might
trust
go.
you.
I feel like it's more likely that Pamatha would go than an imp who, as we were saying before, may or may not be able to do any yoga whatsoever. I feel like a worm, you could make a strong case for a worm.
We've only got 2 worms.
That is true. I suppose you're right. We've got that covered. Okay, well. The yoga class drama. Can Lilac move? Yes. We're good. Sort of.
Help.
Well, it's Snadra, in possession here, jumping over the defender and in for a 20 damage plunge. No Snadra in this round, as she did not have prayer beads. Deluge sneaking around the other side, but he is banished.
How fortuitous! There goes the orb.
Deluge down again. Palmer doing his best stutter step moves. Fakes out Pamatha enough to banish her. I would say he catches his breath, although he does have infinite stamina when he has the orb, so that's not necessary.
Wait, I had the orb. No. No.
That's a deluge.
Well, here is Frost King plunging for 15 with Deluge.
Out to the flame.
And then Snadra hopping back in for another 20. Deluge. He plunges this time. That's 15 damage.
Yeah.
Sad for that one there.
Oh,
Ah.
there's a disconnection. See it through. You can do it.
I'm trying. I'm trying, coach.
The finish line. It's in
Dying,
sight.
Coach.
You can do it.
It's almost there.
That's how you
E-I-E-O.
sound right now on Discord.
Oh no.
Do you know that it's like the robots on the moon and they're like John Madden, John Madden, John Madden. They
Yup.
sound like that.
A-E-O. Alright. I believe we have Lilac back in. There we go. Oh, goodness. Yep. A little glitchy, but Lilac is in. Does Frost King still have control?
It appears that I am not able to move.
Ah. Oh dear. Now Lilac is making crazy sounds on my end, I think.
That could be me coughing.
Oh, sorry. I thought the Discord was going the other way with the stuff this time. Okay. Lilac, yes. Frost King, no. What about now? Frost King, yes. Lilac, there we go. 3 is the magic number.
Just take it.
Blue, I'm back. What'd I miss? Well, not much.
You missed.
I think we've gone
Look at how
an
well I
hour
can play
and we've done
basketball.
about 1.5 matches, which tells you about everything you need to know. Here is Pamitha. She's banished. What's happening to Ulmer?
Sorry.
A-E-O-U. Are both people stuck right now?
It got me a little bit of lag as well.
Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, Snadra is back, but I'm afraid Lilac is disconnected again.
That's so close.
Guys, we might need to call this one. I mean, I could try to get you back in, Lilac, but it does seem as though the victors of this match are the internet demons that are plaguing us right now.
Frost King, do you want to just score? Do you want to just score?
Sure.
Do us all that favor. Put me out of my misery.
Oh no! Can Frost King move, or do we have to reshuffle again? Frost King's just standing there, menacingly.
No.
Snadra taunting you, reading the book right in front of your pyre. What about now? Oh, she inches closer.
Oh my god.
Can you still move, Lilac?
Ceremony. Now.
No. It hurts.
One more score. One more score.
now Lilac can move,
It
but
hurts.
Frostking
it
can't.
hurts. It hurts so bad.
What about this combo? Still Lilac, no Frostking. I'm pretty sure we were on 3 before, but we'll try it again.
Wanna be rather angry.
Now both. We're good. We're good. It's totally normal, this Pyre match, in case anyone was wondering. Nothing out of the ordinary, as Frostking does in fact put us out of our misery.
GG.
Just score. Score. There. Finally.
End this
GG.
night's proceedings.
All right.
I'm so happy to hop out after that one. It's been a little while.
All right.
Until the next
Well,
If anyone else wants to
thank
hop
you
in,
both
I'm
I'm
fine.
for
so
powering
sorry.
through. Snake! 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 Remote Steam play shenanigans, right? Days like today, Steam remote play is certainly trying to take center stage. All right, but it seems. Oh no. It seems as though at this stage we have Frostking. Did you also want to jump out? Is that what you were saying?
I'm saying I'm happy to stay, but I can also jump out if anyone else
Okay.
wants to join.
So I know Core wants to get in. I did just receive a Steam message from no. From Chewing Dragon. No, Chewing Dragon. Okay, let me get Core in.
It's very tasty.
Chewing Dragon.
What?
I swear, it's very good.
Let's see. Here is Core.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Core. How are you?
I'm doing good. Been playing Pyre.
All right.
Pyre.
Well, hopefully Steam Remote Play will prove to be a little more cooperative. Let's see.
You might need to put me on controller 2.
Okay.
I will be hopping out of voice chat. Goodbye.
All right.
Thank you for the
Bye.
fun time and for the suffering.
Goodbye, Lilac. You have been freed from Steam Remote Play.
Goodbye.
And then Lilac cuts
May
out.
they return in glory.
No, that.
Can't even finish the goodbye. Oh no. Okay. So let me Core, which triumvirate would you like to be today?
Is he Nightwings?
Yeah, Frostking is Nightwings right now.
I will be Chastity.
Okay.
Oh, my player 2.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying.
Oh no, I just mean like my controller doesn't work. Like I mean my controller is what I meant.
That can you hit the bumpers, Core? Does that do anything?
No, it does nothing.
Oh. Okay,
That's
well,
really
you know,
weird. I
we
can
can
be
get
player
this
two,
one
that's
started
fine.
and see what happens. We can add that to the customize off, and we don't even know who is getting which team here.
Wait, I can't control anything.
Your controller is registered.
Yeah, I think it needs to be on a different like number.
What about now?
No bumpers or moving. Nothing happens.
What about now? There we go. Was that you?
It worked for like a second, or is that String Dragon? I don't know, or not String Dragon Frost.
Somebody hit the bumper and
I think I
changed
might
the.
have hit it.
Oh, was that? Wait, Frostking, can you hit your bumpers on your controller real quick? Okay, Frostking is player 2. As for where Core is, that perhaps remains an open and unanswered question. Okay. Core, you cannot move your cursor around right now?
You cannot move anything. I can try replugging, but
Yeah, why don't we give that a shot?
okay, there we go.
There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. So customize off for this one. That means randomized exiles, masteries, and talismans. Won't even get to see what those things are in advance. Just going to get thrown straight into the action. We're pretty sure Core is player 1 and Frost King is player 2, but that perhaps remains to be confirmed. So, let's find out.
The chastity shall take on the
Okay, well, on one side, it is a nomad, a savage, and a harp. On the other side, it is Orlek, Deluge the worm, and Headwind the nomad. And I believe that is Core, who just plunged for 20, assuming the players are in fact.
It is.
Okay. Players are on the anticipated sides. That is good to know. Stowaway. Oh, has extra damage of some variety. As whether that is specifically for throws or any type of damage, that remains to be seen. Also, somebody, and that somebody is Headwind, has the Cursed Talisman Black Hoof. That means he cannot pick up the orb, which is probably not what Frost King wanted to see, especially not right now, when Headwind is the only exile back.
banished, one and all.
Everyone down on Frost King's side. That is, of course, the risk with any Orlek team, what with his long respawn time. And if you don't have any way to get him back, then it could be a long wait. But Valiant Return on Deluge helped at least for a little while there. But it is once again the Stowaway throwing this one in for 28. And that means the Stowaway does technically have enough damage here to finish it with one go. If that is to be Core's next scorer. Would require near full damage to make that happen. And we're not sure if that is specifically with throws or if plunges would suffice as well. But with that partial damage throw, drops Frost King down to 9. Now that means one score from just about anyone in just about any circumstance would be sufficient, but is there rekindling? There is not, and that means with that plunge, Core takes the win.
They overwhelmed their adversaries utterly.
GG.
The rite is complete.
Well played, you two. Let's head on back.
Until the stars align.
And we do have an Exile's request from Chewing Dragon. This one is far more concise, however, perhaps just as difficult to interpret. I think it's just a matter of subjectivity here. You need to make a call. Who you think the Exiles are who are the biggest mac and cheese fans? Anything else we are looking for this one? Lots and lots of Steam Remote Play issues, Anor. Basically.
So nothing, in other words.
That was our third match that we just finished. Our third match.
Let's get the fourth one underway then.
Let's do it.
The chastity shall now face
This time we're at the
the
fall,
night wings.
and the request
Welcome
is for Exiles who are the biggest
Who shall
mac and
conduct
cheese
the
fans.
rites?
So, not sure we can ever really confirm one way or the other. It's up to the players to make their best call, and for Core, he's saying Gilman would be a big mac and cheese guy. I mean, don't really have any way to critique one way or the other for those same reasons.
Oh, I know the lore.
Core knows
loves
the
mac
lore.
and cheese. He absolutely loves it. It's like, you know, comfort food, you know?
Chewing Dragon seems to disagree.
I do.
I believe it. I believe it.
I know all the Circular lore. Ask me any question.
Messenger.
is
I could see
Circular
Messenger
Dragon's
being a
middle
mac
name?
and cheese person.
Lindell loves mac and cheese.
I feel like Lendl doesn't love anything.
He hates a lot of things, but mac and cheese is not one of them.
Okay. Messenger has mac and cheese stuffed in his mouth.
Wait. How does one look at that?
What if the bird in Manly's head is actually just mac and cheese?
It's not a bird, it's a messenger imp. So,
It's Messenger Imp.
yes. Birds do not exist in the Pyre universe.
Hmm.
Anytime.
What if the world was made of mac and cheese? Well, then I hope you're not lactose intolerant.
Exile.
Zoxiana, I mean, we know very little about her, but apparently she's big on the mac and cheese.
It says in the bio, Warfare loves mac and cheese. See right there.
All that you know of her for certain is that she serves the Beyonders.
And the Beyonders love.
Killing emperors?
Real.
Exile.
Hmm.
Alright, and Iggy is the...
Now begin.
Oh no.
Chastity are first to strike their adversary's flame. Ow. Why, that was all of them.
I don't hear Lids. Lids, are you speaking? Okay, so I guess I'll be Lids for the right.
Yes, let's do it.
You should say Lid's classic voice lines.
Of course, I know who the Lorax is, the classic Leeds line. Yes.
Is this any better? Okay. Back.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. Self louder. There we go. That should be better now. Okay, sorry about that. My microphone just kind of glitched out for some reason. I only timed Lilac out for a minute. It's basically nothing.
They've been exiled.
Lilac's already back, see?
Why did you kill Lilac?
Do you know why, Lilac? You know exactly why. Alright, well, I think we're good to jump back in. I'll give you guys a countdown. I'll go 3, 2, 1, go, and then I'll hit resume. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh.
Sir Gilman threw it in. The Chastity's pyre now burns relatively brighter. A true aim.
This time a 13 damaged throw from Core's Worm. Gilman with the banishment this time. Make it 2 banishments. But then he goes down. Now Frost King loses Zoxiana. I was about to say Lendl brings back his friends, but who are we kidding? Those aren't his friends. That time it was Core throwing in with Gilman for 10 damage. Ari, stop trying to push the boundary. Sometimes you have to send a message.
Father.
But perhaps that message wasn't properly received. Oh, and that's a banishing throw. It may loop up there slowly, seemingly harmlessly, but no, that is a far more sinister trap than it might first seem.
Did that one throw it in? Oh.
Messenger Imp. Elusive. But does eventually go down. Does set up a dangerous portal for Frost King, though. Core, though, can reset that by scoring here with a 12 damage worm throw. And that throw, for a second there, looked like it was going to end up short, but it is still good for 11.
No mercy shown.
Gilman down. Zaxiana around one defender, but Core recovers in time to get the stop. Now it's Vorfrit, banished by Messenger Imp. Gilman brings her back, but she goes down again quickly. Gilman brings her back once again, but sacrifices himself in the process. Now Iggy's turn, but he runs out of stamina at the wrong time, and Frost King momentarily defenseless, and that was the only moment that Core needed to get another throw off here, once again with Gilman. That one, though, off the mark from Gilman, and he is banished now. Now Frost King, defenseless. It's time for Vorfrit to get that 30 damage throw. Messenger Imp. Blocked and banished. Core slowly forward with Gilman. Saves the stamina. Around the defender. Throws it in. That's 11 damage. That means one more of those. And that's exactly how much Core needs here. Don't believe Frost King has any rekindling set up. So I don't think we'll see any second life bars here. Iggy, very close, but not quite close enough. Lendl to Gilman. Gilman down now. Lendl brings him back, though, sacrificing himself in the process. And a series of banishments and resurrections of sorts. Core with Lendl. Oh, and the throw sneaks through for the deciding score.
They vastly outperformed their adversaries.
GG?
I think the last one was a
The
three-pointer.
rite is ended.
Alright, well, let's head on back.
Until the stars align.
And we, strangely enough, have two people making the same type of request, one of the more unusual requests for the same match here. Two people requesting Titan Stars. Chewing Dragon, who says all of the cool ones, and Blue, who says Lilac wants all of them. I don't know why you can't make request Lilac. I'm not sure why that is the case. But could we combine those and say that all of the Titan Stars are all of the cool ones, or do we want those to be two separate things? I suppose either way, we are certainly activating the Titan Stars. As the person on the receiving end of those Titan Stars, Frost King, it may be up to you to decide which the cool Titan Stars are exactly. No worries, Darkside Studios. So Frost King, any preferences when it comes to the Titan Stars in question here?
I mean, story-wise, I'd argue that all of the Titan Stars are cool except yourself.
Except for this one that shall not be named?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's acceptable then.
That's the best
But
one. What are you
if-
talking about?
It gives you an extra brain cell.
Get them out.
It's the most OP of all the Titan Stars. Chewing Dragon wants them to be separate? Okay, so this one is only the cool ones, which means no nameless Titan on this occasion. But next time, we'll get all of them. And on that occasion, we will get Lilac's request. Oh, add more chaos to the equation with all the imps.
Who shall conduct the rites?
So with all those Titan Stars does of course mean that Frost King is significantly buffed. As for how exactly the players choose to work with that, that remains to be seen, but all the stats, as you can see, outside of Glory, significantly boosted. But other things as well, built-in prayer beads, built-in leech, more starting Pyre life for Frost King, less starting Pyre life for Core. If all of Frost King's exiles get banished, then they all instantly respawn. Lots of stuff. Snadra in the second spot for Core. I think that's now a couple of curs on Frost King's side. As Core breaks out the canned singularity on the stowaway, it feels like it's been quite some time since we last saw this strat.
Well, if it's me playing, you know it's gonna bound to happen at some point. He has a pretty good build against it.
Meanwhile, Frost King goes all in with triple curse. Core maneuvers around and does manage to get a throw off here for 22 damage from his worm. Elusive once again is Gilman. This time it's 11 damage from the throw. And those imps complicating matters a little bit in the middle of the arena, blocking both players a bit there. Core with possession, trying to find a way to weave around. But ends up losing several of his exiles here. Gilman keeps coming back for him quickly though, and that certainly has helped. In what might otherwise prove to be a difficult situation.
This deja vu for anyone else.
I feel like I've seen this happen before. Gilman tries to set up the throw, but wouldn't have quite had enough range on that. Delbert stopped there. Now Stowaway, a little bit of a black magic jump, helps set her up for a 15 damage throw. Interception worm missile. Barker. He's banished. Gilman brings back the Stowaway. Now here is the Stowaway. She throws it in from short range. It's a quick 7 damage on that occasion. Series of banishments once again, but Core able to bring back his teammates with the help of Sacred Bond by stepping on their portraits. Core now with Snadra, leaps over one of the defenders, activates the canned singularity on the Stowaway, although perhaps not to the effect that Core was looking for, as it seems as though he lost more exiles in that exchange than Frost King did. Parker, bit of an opening.
Unfair.
Now Dalbert's turn,
Rose to the occasion.
but it's actually Core on the quick counter. With Snadra, plunges for 20 there. Now she does not have prayer beads, so that means she's out in this round.
None left unscathed.
Stowaway off to the races, and in she goes for 20 damage. Sneaky worm maneuvers lead to an 11 damage throw from Gilman, and that is a wall of imps blocking Frost King, but Core able to find a way through for 15 damage worm plunge. That means one score, potentially all that Core needs here. I honestly do not remember as to whether the Titan Stars give automatic rekindling or not. But apparently not, as with that throw, Core takes the win.
Game.
Their adversaries must be crying tears of shame.
GG.
The rite is done.
Well played, you two. Alright, let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And that means this one will now be the other Titan Star request, in which we will have, oh goodness, Titan Stars with all of them active this time. Also, Frost King throwing in even more chaos for this one by turning Customize off. This could be quite interesting indeed. Bread design will be the song. If anyone would like to lock in an arena, that is perhaps the one thing we do not yet have, and Chewing Dragon will put us at the Pit of Malith. It does fit Dread design. Does certainly make sense from that standpoint, and alright, here we go. So this time we will activate the Titan who shall not be named.
Islock Astralborn.
Frost King already feeling smarter from that extra brain cell, I'm sure. And this time for Core, it looks like a Savage, a Sap, and a Harp. For Frost King, it's a Cur and 2 Crones. Trickery indeed from Manly, as he sidesteps the defender and throws that one in for 25. Of course, everyone trying to figure out exactly what they have with these setups here. Core finds a safe place, or at least relatively safe, from which to throw that orb, and from some ranges, Sap throws are unblockable. That may have been the case on that occasion. Frost King close, but does get banished. Down goes Manly. Now Tamitha, trying to bulldoze her way through with that shield she gets when she does her cast. Looked for the Harp Salute, but it looks as though Core does not have it on Tamitha. Oh, and very nearly the wall jump plunge from Udmilda, but not quite for Frost King. Feel like I heard the, Vital Pounce sound effect from jumping right next to someone. Ooh, Frost King is definitely thinking about those wall strats. Meanwhile, though, Core goes the more straightforward Main Street approach. Now, perhaps looking for the pinball, and doesn't look like he has the Savage Salute either, although does have Numbing Gust, it seems, on Manly. Oh, and that was Vengeful Vow on, is it one of Frost King's Crones? Yes. Bertrude has Vengeful Vow. But here is the effect of that Numbing Gust, slowing down Frost King significantly, and when combined with that sapling, on that occasion at least, made it more or less impossible for Frost King to capitalize when Core was defenseless. Maybe now. But Barker goes down. Bertrude couldn't quite make it happen. Stowaway, or rather, Gareth, Sneaking around and throwing that one in for 23. He has extra damage of some variety here.
What's Gareth doing?
I mean, with his black magic jump and extra damage throw, it was awfully stylish.
They're not that stylish, though.
Here comes Gareth, sacrificing himself for the team.
In banishment,
What a team player.
the orb.
Manly moves the sapling a little bit further forward, inching closer, trying to get into throwing range, or perhaps plunging range, and nearly did. But Frost King snuffed that one out with Barker first. And Temptha causing a little bit of chaos there near Frost King's Pyre, but instead Core chooses to retreat, and now looks as though he was trying to charge up the pinball effect, but instead Frost King gets it back and plunges for 35 damage.
The chastity seem to be
Wait,
falling
what?
behind. The orb is taken.
Core, perplexed, seems to have forgotten the Titan Star effects.
Oh, right. Okay. I was like, what happens?
The math wasn't mathing.
I was like, oh yeah, it's +5.
What's up, homie? This is not Mass Effect 3, this is some Pyre action. And here is Frost King. Ooh, blocked there. And close on that occasion, but Core able to get the stop. Here comes Gareth, though. And we know Gareth has extra
Didn't do
damage.
much there.
Frost King. Oh, look at that maneuver! Oh my goodness!
The Nightwings prevail.
I don't think we've
wish
seen
I
that
could
one
say that was
before.
intentional.
And thus more glorious.
Good game.
The ceremony is complete.
GG. Well played. Good old-fashioned 360 plunge.
Until the next rite.
We do Andromeda on Fridays, homie.
Homie.
It is homie the homie. Alright, well, it is starting to get a little late. Do we have anyone else who is looking to get in before the night is through? If so, I want to make sure we get the chance to get you in here. Core gives Honora a look. Do we have a customize off in the queue right now? I don't think we do. We did just do one, of course. I'll turn it back on. I'll turn the Titan Stars off before we forget. I mean, if not, of course, if Core and Frost King are both still interested and available, you guys are welcome to stick in, but I don't know if it makes sense to have you both stick around if there's we might have someone else. The might of chaos is certainly immense. Honor, wondering whether she ought to enter the fray. Up to you, Honor. Whatever you prefer. Chaos from Hades? Bit too late? Okay, no worries, Honor. No worries. Okay, well, oh, I also forgot about the song and the arena. But Honor says, alright, even if I can't participate in the customize off, I can at least set these two up for some customize off action. Mayhaps. Okay, so we could still do an arena or a song, but otherwise we've accounted for just about everything. I forget, do we have to exit versus mode after we've done a Titan Stars match? Do we have a Titan Stars hangover effect? Or does that only come from the talismans? We do the Titan Stars so infrequently these days, I forget.
I don't know. It might have a hangover effect? I don't remember, and if it does, don't think I fixed it.
Okay, well let's, at the very least then... Oh, what? Hmm?
Yeah, we're good.
Usually...
Then it's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Because yeah. Usually you're exiting.
Versus mode. Yeah, that's weird that it didn't
Yeah,
give us the option to exit versus mode there. That is what I was looking for. But alas, I suppose we can give it a try, and we can see as to whether there may or may not be a hangover effect of some variety. But it's customized off, that much we know for sure. It'll be at the Nest of Trieste, and for core it's 2 demons and a crone. For Frost King, it is a sap, a crone, and a nomad.
Of Orlek.
And yeah, one of those demons is Orlek for core. Does mean core has what is quite possibly the single slowest respawn team you can possibly have.
What do you mean? I just die in the fire and I get...
Unless he dies in the fire, this is true. Also, I did see that there was a cursed talisman for Frost King, I believe, preventing casts from... was it Udmilda? Or was it Snadra? No, it's Snadra. Ooh. That's probably not an exile you would want to have high on your list for not being allowed to cast. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure there's a hangover effect. Are you seeing the size of Frost King's auras right now?
Oh. Wait, what?
Also, Frost King is moonwalking.
Very slow. Okay.
Because it might be reduced quickness. That's definitely a hangover effect for sure.
Yeah. I was just looking at the health. I see his health was minus.
Okay, we should be fine now on this occasion. Hangover over. And you can already see the aura's much bigger for Frost King. Exiles should be moving at their normal speeds. Much better. You missed a brief moment of Titan Stars hangover for Frost King. Tiny little auras and very slow exiles, but still the same exiles and the same setups on those exiles, and that means Snadra, unfortunately for Frost King, still cannot cast with that cursed talisman. And yeah, casting usually is one of the Nomad's greatest strengths. Bertrude can't get past Udmilda. The plus side of that cursed talisman is that, at least initially, when Snadra receives the orb, she will have her aura. It's Udmilda here, and she very nearly jumps in, but not quite able to get the finishing touches on that maneuver. There's a black magic jump stuff from Orlek. Don't tend to see that from demons. Usually that's the savages doing that. But he definitely changed directions mid-jump. I suppose Orlek of all the demons, it is the most feasible for him. But with his increased mobility.
Well, it just goes a longer distance. You're very... all demons are very maneuverable in their jumps.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. We do see black magic demon jumps. Opportunity here, perhaps, for Bertrude, who throws it in for 25. That does drop Frost King down to 21 Pyre life, but there is some potential for rekindling with Palmus, depending on what masteries Palmus has. Now, of course, we don't really know what those are with Customize off. That throw from core a little bit off the mark, so Frost King able to retrieve Snadra. There you see she does maintain the aura, but it does slowly shrink over time, and even at a full-size aura, still not going to be big enough to pose much of a threat for Orlek.
adversary's flame.
Milda, cut off there. Here is Orlek. He speeds forward, and he plunges, and there is no rekindling, so that makes that the deciding score.
Most excellently
game.
done this
Orlek is
time, I must
OP.
admit.
GG. Well played, you two.
The ceremony is complete.
Alright, let's head on back.
Until the stars align.
And let us know, chat, if there is anything we're looking for this next one. If not, at the very least, we'll turn Customize back on. Exile request from Blue, Almer, and the Stowaway. This is Blue acting on behalf of Lilac, it seems. So double Savage, Almer plus the Stowaway. Anything else we're looking for here, or will that be enough? Oh, we're taking it a step further, one might say, because Anor says give those two the ring talismans. Lilac has something to say about that, it seems. Why don't we get this one started then? Almer plus Stowaway, both using the ring talismans.
The chastity shall now face the Night Wings. Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites? Tay.
So that does, of course, mean we know most of what these teams are going to be comprised of. Ooh, interesting choice here. You see, as Core went for the bluish-green ring on the Stowaway, whereas Frost King here goes the red approach. Might have caused Frost King to second guess for a second there, but alas, both players lock that in. They do, of course, both have the option to choose whichever exile they would like for their third choice. And in Core's case, that is a speedy messenger imp. Frost King now locks in Almer, so leaves that third choice for the the third and more secretive choice for the last selection. Core with no opportunity to plan around it. Oh. Oh my goodness! Core making a statement. Some cry blasphemy.
He's too stylish. Okay.
Now this is the third selection for Frost King, the one that is up to Frost King. No specific request here. And with that flexibility, Frost King opts for a speedy Birchroot. Nor. Now that's interesting. I do not approve, but I applaud the courage. It was the Stowaway getting us started with a quick 20 damage plunge there, but it does, however, mean she's gone in this round. Gareth banished. That leaves just Messenger Imp, at least for a moment there. Gareth returns, gives it up to Messenger Imp. He's banished, but sets up a portal very close to Frost King's Pyre, except Core is defenseless now. That means time for Frost King to jump in here for 20 damage with the Stowaway. So they trade Stowaway plunges. Now Core goes the Messenger Imp route, and he has a little bit more damage there. It's 25 from the fully charged throw. Stowaway. Back to Gareth. Now once again, just Messenger Imp against the entirety of Frost King's team. But Messenger Imp up to the task. Gareth is quick. And he's stylish. And he throws that one in for 16. Now that I can agree with you with. I agree with you on this occasion. It is objectively inferior to his usual attire on the True Nightwings.
I don't know, he's looking pretty stylish today.
But, I mean, he's always finding a way to style it up.
As stylish as he can look, which is potentially limited.
I mean, his stylishness is over 9,000.
I don't recall that being a stat.
Oh, it is.
It's in there.
Is it hidden in
It's part of the lore.
Quite an exchange.
Stowaway causing some trouble right next to Frost King's Pyre. Gets a few banishments, gets the orb back, but then goes down. Birchroot gets a banishment there. Meanwhile, Messenger Imp was trying to banish the entire team with as little movement as possible and nearly pulled it off. Oh, while Core tries to bait Frost King out away from the Pyre, only to then use the portal to teleport across the arena, and it nearly worked.
Someone there rose to the occasion.
Oh, and a snipe from the Stowaway gets it back, throws it in,
It is done.
and takes the win.
The chastity
No.
And it turns out the Stowaway and Gareth
resolve.
are the victors here. Core with the
I'll
chastity.
decide over this.
Chat is in shambles.
Until the next rite.
Alright, well, I think we have just enough time to do one more match with requests before we go into the Liberation Rite. So if there is anything we would like to see the players do before that Liberation Rite, chat, this is your chance to make it happen.
I have a request, but it'll take a while to type, so can I do the thing and just say it?
Sure, we do have a boat request that just came in. I don't know to what extent that might conflict with what you had in mind, just as a heads up.
No, I was planning on turning customize off and then making core players master CPU.
Doing what with the masteries?
No, I play the master CPU.
Oh. Oh.
I don't think that's gonna be very fun to watch or play, but if you want it.
Okay. No, we don't have to do that. I was just thinking.
We can give it a shot if you want.
Because I think I have to hop out now.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. Well, that's totally understandable in that case. If you gotta go, then you have to go. Shall I free you from Steam Remote Play in that case, Frost King?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Thank you for stopping by. GG's. Pleasure to have you, as
Thank you
always.
for playing. Thanks
GG's
for
for us.
hosting. I
All
will
right.
see you around.
See you around. Well, in that case, even if we do go the CPU route for this one, we would still need someone to come in for the Liberation Rite. So do we have anyone else who is interested? Thank you, Darkside Studios. So yeah, I mean, we could do the CPU for this one, but I don't think we're about to do a CPU Liberation Rite. If we give Anor a few minutes, she said she can jump in. I mean, I know you were saying, Anor, it was getting late and you were not all that keen on playing right now, and if that is the case, then, you know, I don't want to force
She
you.
can win a tournament at 4 a.m., okay? It's not too late for her. That's cap.
I'm not asleep, so... Right? I mean, that's all you need. Sleepwalking Pyre? That would be impressive. That would be very impressive. Perhaps, you know, if anyone could make the case for playing Pyre while sleepwalking, it would probably be those who are in a time zone where it is where it is so late right now that you could argue it is actually early.
I think we did that one time, Yakety. Or I think I did that.
I remember you doing something like
voluntarily.
that, Core, yeah.
I don't remember who I was against.
I don't remember how exactly we did it, but we did very briefly, I think, actually try a blindfolded match, and Core was one of the participants.
I feel like I just did it on my own, like on a whim. Or whatever, but I don't know.
It has been done. Crazily enough. Okay, I think we were going to turn... Technically, I don't think we got a request to turn the customize off. I mean, Frost King was saying that it would have been easier to just explain it rather than... in words rather than in text. But technically, I'm just saying, Frost King, you never paid up.
Well, are we doing the CPU or are we waiting?
Well, it sounds like Anor... I think I'm kind of interpreting what Frost King was saying with the CPU as, hey, I need to go, so
Yeah,
I
that
can't
sounds
play the
like-
next one, so we might as well throw the CPU in. But if we can get Anor in, then I assume that is an adequate way to proceed. And as I said, technically, Frost King has not officially made any request. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I suppose we could do this, customize off, request against the master rank CPU, and that gives Anor a little bit of time. Oh, one moment while I just, let me just get rid of Frost King's name real quick to avoid confusion. Okay.
Versus the Night Wings.
Okay.
Give you guys content.
Begin.
Seems like Anor is ready to go as
So
soon as
fast.
we're done with this one.
Beware.
He's so fast. How is he so fast?
It's customized off, so we don't really know what the setups are, but it's the Stowaway, Lendl, and Volfred here for core. who is then, pushed away in expert fashion by Zoxiana, Jodariel, and Tizo is the CPU team.
Triumvirate stands unopposed.
What are you talking about? We actually got Jen and Greg.
In the Nightwing's flame,
This is a CPU. It's very different.
the orb.
Very different. Of course, right. I mean,
They just want to kill me. I'm scared.
Jody. Shoulder smashed. Okay, Core learns a little bit more about Lendl's setup.
We have Leech. Bring it all.
Something tells me the CPU is not going to lean into the boat magic. Oh, the orb inadvertently hits the CPU's Pyre, bounces back out. There's a lot of passing back and forth. Not a lot of progress from the CPU, though. As we often see from CPUs, I think usually they focus a lot more on casting and banishing than they do actually progressing the orb closer to the opposing Pyre. So we'll see if that ends up being the case here. Of course, right as I say this, the CPU made what was perhaps its most threatening attack thus far in this match. Ooh, but Core wiggles his way in there for a 20 damage plunge. That was from the stowaway. Now, no prayer beads for her, so she's gone in this round, and several shoulder smashes. Leaves us with just Volfred, at least until Zoxiana makes her return. Volfred is banished. Now Zoxiana presses onward, but she's dispossessed and she's banished. More shoulder smashing from Lendl. He's been getting some big value out of that. 20 damage on that plunge. No prayer beads from him.
A deftly thwarted drive.
Core fighting for possession of the orb near the opposing Pyre.
I can't power cast.
Oh! It seemed like a lot of airtime from Jodariel there, although the CPU didn't really do much with it.
In banishment,
CPU defenseless. Is there time for the stowaway? Not quite. Pass, jump, pass. The CPU's favorite tactic. They'll never see it coming. Oh my goodness! It was a flying sap! Have you ever seen a flying tree before? Well, you have now.
remember everything that you hold dear.
Double shoulder smash. I shoulder smashed both of them. The
Lendl,
same jump.
MVP.
That's crazy.
Man of the match performance
I've
thus
never
far.
seen that before. That's crazy.
And also Volfred with a triple banishment in quick succession, giving him plenty of time to leisurely throw that one in for 25.
If you didn't know, CPU is very bad versus Saps.
Be gone, Jodariel.
Lendl. And Volfred. Volfred down. Oh, everyone down on Core's side, and
Flame is stricken.
a 14 damage uncontested throw that for some reason the CPU cut short.
To each his own.
A little perplexing. Lendl
And it is
seals the deal with the winning throw. Lendl for MVP? Confirmed.
adversaries did not even come close. Thus end this night's proceedings.
Alright, well there we go. That was
Until the stars align.
customize off master rank CPU against Core on the boat. And the boat did in fact live up to expectations. Alright, but let's get Anor in here now, as I believe she is now ready. invite should be on its way.
Well, as for content, I provide content.
Alright, we'll reset ourselves.
Is this penultimate or?
Anor, how are you feeling? Do you want a warm-up match before we go into Liberation? You cannot move. That's how you're feeling. You know, that's...
Sounds like she needs to warm up.
Yeah, you know, that might be necessary. How about now? Still nothing. How about now? Eh? Nope. I mean, sometimes it only starts working once we get onto the character selection screen, so there's a chance it may make sense for us to proceed to that stage and then reassess. Otherwise, we could just reboot Pyre. Anor says, back to the boat we go. One match simply does not do, and customize off. Okay. Anor, how are we feeling when it comes to testing the waters? I feel like we should restart Pyre to get you back in and make sure that you're actually able to control, since we're going straight in with this setup. I feel like that's the way to do it, because we don't have the character selection screen where we can just check out and see if it's working. Let me... Oh, once Pyre loads up, I'll change the name. Okay, let me get you guys in. Then while you are loading in, I'll update the name. Ignore. There we are. Is Moon Touched a song that can be used? Oh, okay. How are we doing on the controller side?
I'm player 2, she's player 1.
Okay. Then I assume that means we'll be looking at a sigil swap. Okay. So yeah, is Moon Touched an option? I think it... Well,
It
let me check. It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the default one. I could be wrong, but I think it's the default one.
Okay. Oh, right, and the boat. Thank you for reminding me. And did you turn customize off? You did. Okay. Here we go. This is the warm-up that Anor was looking for. Let us see what customize off has in store for us this time around.
The Night Wings shall now face.
It is a crone, a cur, and a worm for core. It is a cur, 2 curs.
Oh, I was player 2. Okay, I was very
Oh, right.
confused.
So I think I just...
it's-
that's Anor,
no.
who has
Yeah.
the cur, worm, and crone. I might have messed with you
Yeah,
there.
well, I don't know if it was just you. I think I was thinking.
Then the double cur plus crone setup, that's core. Yeah, you switch sides on me. I need to remember that. That's my bad.
Wait,
Ooh, the hesitation move.
I have guiding light. I'm back. Oh.
He does not have built-in prayer beads, despite what he said. He thought he had prayer beads at home.
She's
Spoiler alert,
taunting
he
on
did
me.
not.
She's taunting on me. Tell her to stop.
Well, now that
Anor, no time to throw. Core retrieves. Hopping around with Bertrude, but Bertrude is blocked by, well, the opposing Bertrude, who is then banished. Stunning claim for Anor. Slows Core down, but he still has possession here. And he still plunges. It's good for 30 damage.
The orb is up.
Bertrude for Anor.
I have keen eye. Hey, stop hopping.
Anor hopping around, but couldn't quite get the finishing touch on that drive. Core blocked, but then retrieves with his other cur.
I'm moving.
2 cur attack. Gets 20 damage. Does not have built-in prayer beads, but one more of those might be all that Core needs. But Core's Bertrude vanished this time. Now here's Anor. Uses the stunning claim and does time it such that Anor's the only one able to move here. And gets the unblockable throw off. Now that is the combo that Anor loves to see. Bertrude jumps straight in. Good for 30 damage, and we suddenly have ourselves a sudden death match. Barring any unexpected rekindling, Anor is 1 character down though, and with that extra room to maneuver, Core goes in for the winning plunge.
Pyre nearly was extinguished there, but no.
GG.
Thus end this
Good
night's
game.
proceedings.
Well played, you two. And I think that means it is now time
Until the next rite.
for our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. So let's head on back to the Fall of Solium. We'll put it on Never to Return Chastity Edition, which I feel like is one of the ones we hear very rarely. Turn the customize back on, of course. But this will be our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. That means no requests from chat for this one. Just going to have both players take their preferred teams to finish things off in style. So, if you're both ready, let's begin.
Why, hello, exiles. You stand upon the fall of Solium. Each of you seeks to be free from this forsaken land. We soon shall see who is the most deserving. Nightwing, stand prepared. The Chastity, stand prepared. Now we shall get started.
Alright, as we said, this will be our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. So no requests from chat for this one, both players just taking their preferred teams. And for Anor, that means Prayer Beads Pamitha in the first spot. Core goes Nutrition Stick on Manly. Now, Anor may not take too kindly to that, as she usually is a strong believer that the Nutrition Stick is a Volfred-only talisman. And so in response, she does just that. Nutrition Stick on Volfred. Or we'll take Prayer Beads on the Stowaway. Anor goes double sap here with a quick throwing Palmus in the last spot. while Core finishes his team with a Webbed Lanthorn Messenger Imp. So alright, here we go, our final rite of the night, our Liberation Rite, Anor on the left representing the Nightwings, and Core on the right representing the Chastity. Best of luck to you both.
Poor exile. Oh? Quite foul for the Nightwings. The stifle ever. In goes the orb. There. Tay, douse the flame. Now go on just once more. Into the adversary's flame. Good. If I were that one, might be rather angry. Now then. Oof. My. None left unscathed. Flames of freedom. At last.
And there it is.
Proved their worth.
GG.
An outcome which left little room for doubt.
Well played, you two.
Thus ends the liberation rite.
And that was our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. So thank you everybody who participated in the rites today, and everybody who gave us the requests in chat as well. I'm gonna hop out of Discord, but I will catch you guys next time. Alright, let me just quickly free them from Steam Remote Play. There we are. Throw on this screen. And like I was saying, that was our liberation rite, our final rite of the night. Thank you everybody who participated in the rites and everybody who gave us the requests in chat as well. This was of course Pyre Community Rite Night, and if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then the best way to do so is by joining the Rite Club Discord server. And you can do that by clicking on that link right there. My name is Vids. I'm hosting these Rite Nights. My streaming schedule is weeknights. We are doing a combination of Path of Exile 2 and The First Descendant. Saturdays, we're doing Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. Did I say Fridays? Fridays is Andromeda multiplayer. Saturdays, Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Sundays, obviously, Pyre, Rite Night. Then Lids Vids on YouTube as well, posting the VODs for all those streams, so if you missed anything, you can catch it there as well. And if you haven't done so yet already, of course, you can also hit the follow button to get a notification for when I go live. Also, at Lids Vids on Twitter. I post there when I go live as well. But actually, the best place to stay up to date on all things Lids is my Discord, which you can join by clicking on that link right there. But that's going to be it for me for tonight. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'll catch you next time.